Also in Washington, 2 immigration bills were shot down in June by House members. That legislation would have provided provisions for migrant ag workers. National reporter Betsy Gibbon joins us with whether any ag labor provisions could come up again this calendar year.
An assembly line of products doesn't get to the consumers without a workforce at the farm. Finding enough hands to do the work is an issue the ag industry is still trying to solve.
We must get them out of the fields and the groves and the orchards where they grow. That's a pretty simple concept, is it not?
The industry will tell you it's more complicated.
The produce industry really wants to have a legal workforce.
This is a 5-minute vote.
The House of Representatives voting down 2 different bills during June. One from Representative Bob Goodlatte focusing on ag workers and aiming to fix the H-2A program. And another piece of legislation considered a compromise bill, which later nearly included some of those Goodlatte provisions. The Ag Guest Worker Act split between the produce sector.
We have been on board a long time.
It just wasn't a good bill from our perspective.
The dairy industry wanting more change.
The Goodlatte bill was a step in the right direction. It wasn't the total fix that we need.
Before both were defeated on the floor.
The bill is not passed.
Goodlatte staff telling Ag Day they're waiting on what's next.
I think that's the main concern, is that their existing workforce could be at jeopardy.
We have failed to get any action in the House of Representatives for over the last 20 years. We have passed bills in the Senate to go nowhere, but yet our strategy in the House has not been working. You've got to understand the two bodies are different, and we've preached this.
House Republican leaders say this legislation may get a second or third chance later this month, but some lawmakers think it may not happen.
What is frustrating to me is all of those things should have passed easily in a bipartisan majority now, and we wouldn't have to wait till July. And I'm just not too sure anybody's got the political desire to go out and do it in July.
Yeah, there'll be a bill, but will it pass? No. Nothing has that I've seen can convince me that any immigration reform bill will pass the House, let alone the Senate.
Wiesmeyer believes the best chances are in 2019.
You're going to have increased odds that we're going to have true immigration reform in 2019. Not even after the elections. It's just too sensitive of an issue that's tied into both political parties into electioneer hyperbole.
The dairy industry, which needs year-round workforce, seeking more of a pathway.
We have a lot of great workers that would like to stay here. They just need a pathway. They need some security to know that they could live and raise a family here. There just seems to be such a gridlock on immigration, and I think, like I say, both parties need to figure this out.
Work somewhat fixed in Washington.
I've directed our team at USDA to work closely with the Department of Labor, Department of Homeland Security, and the Department of State to administratively streamline the process where we can. We're making progress in that area, but you can only go so far administratively.
Remains a debate as the industry in Washington try to agree on what's best.
All right, thanks, Betsy. Carr says he's increased visas. His business now at an all-time record of 840 workers this year. The Department of Labor says the number of migrant workers in the U.S. on temporary ag visas is up nearly 160% since 2011.